Let me spotlight myself. Okay, oh, Julie's on, awesome. We're gonna start with your warm up. This is what I want you guys to do in your warm up. I'll show it from the side. You're gonna reach down for your toes. You can do it with me. You're gonna pull yourself down into the bottom of the squat. Make sure your heels are flat. You see how my heels are flat? And then you're going to just stretch your legs back up to your hamstring stretching. You were doing 8 of these, so this will be number 2. Chest is up, heels down, stretch it back up. We're warming up that squat position. So total of 8. Should feel a nice hamstring stretch at the top. Okay, and then after that, you guys are gonna do 8 of these. I'll show from the front. You're gonna walk yourself out into a plank. Right foot outside the right hand, open up. Don't rush through it, because this is the thoracic spine opener 2. We'll do the left side. And then you're gonna walk yourself back up to stand. And we're gonna do 7 more. I'll show you from an angle. Oops. So knees are not bent. I'm gonna walk myself out into a plank. This is rep number 2. Got 6 more to go, and you can speed up. I just did that slow so that you could see it. I'll just do these with you. So you're doing 8. I'm just going to do 1 more because I did it a little slow so that I can demo the next one. Okay, good. So after 8, I'll wait for you guys to finish that. Just checking, awesome. So next you guys are gonna do lateral lunges. This is just to warm up. So you're gonna be in a wide position. Toes are turned out a little. And I just literally want you to just alternate side to side. Do your best to keep your body upright. You're gonna alternate so you get 8 per side. So you're gonna really push that butt back. I like my arms as a counterbalance. Good. And as soon as you guys are finished with that, we're gonna do this where you're gonna get into the squat. You can either hold this leg, or I like to just push against here. And you're gonna do 8, where it's not just elbow back, elbow, eyes, watch the elbows, so you really open up your upper back. So really reach that elbow behind you. And you're gonna do both sides. I'll show you from the side so you can see me really reaching back as far as I can go. Good. And then we're just gonna do 1 more warm up. Just checking everybody. Betsy, you doing good? Oh, I see Alicia. All right. And then the last of your warm-up, on your own time, you're going to walk yourself out into a plank. Make sure your shoulders are above your wrists. Push back into your heels because you're doing plank thigh taps. So 1, 2, do you see how my body's trying not to move? As I alternate, you're gonna do 10 per side. Hands here. Ooh. 18, 19, 20. And check on everybody. Okay. As soon as everyone's done, I'm going to go over your workout for today. Actually, everyone else is finishing, just finish and I'm going to talk. You guys are going to have 4 strength circuits. In the 4, there's only 2 exercises per circuit. So it's a superset. So in the first superset of 2 exercises, you'll have 6 minutes to go through it. Ideally, do all of them 3 times. So basically, you're going to alternate. And so for each of these circuits, it's that setup. 2 exercise, you alternate on your own time. So some people might get 3 sets in, some people might get 4. But ideally, your minimum is 3. So I'm going to show all the exercises now. You might forget them, but it's okay because I'll remind you, because once the timer starts, you guys will just keep going through. And you'll have a minute rest time between each of the sets. So the first exercise, you guys, the first 2 is a lunge row. Get it. So basically it's a leg and an ab. And this is what it'll look like. You will lunge forward, feet over your leg, row, come back. I'll show from the side. Oh, my run is a little weird. See how I'm leaning forward? Push back. You're going to do 8 per side. So 8 on the left leg, then 8 on the right. As soon as I finish the 8 and 8, I'm going to get into my second exercise, which will look like this. You're going to do a tricep. Let me see if you can see me here. 1 tricep, and then you're going to reach up. Tricep, reach up. If your dumbbell is too heavy, you could do tricep, 1 arm down, reach up. And then back to the tricep. Oops, sorry, tricep. Keep that down as you reach up. So for that, you're doing a total of 10 where you have to sit back up. So that's the circuit number 1.
The first circuit is not alternating, correct?
You are alternating. So you're going to do both lunges and rows. You finish the 8 and 8.
No, 8 on the left side, 8 on the right side, or 8 alternating left, right?
8 on the left side, and then 8 on the right side. And then you're doing the skull crusher to come on up. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay, yep. Don't start yet because we're doing it for time. So if you guys start now, you're going to do probably like 5 sets. You're going to all be timed, so you're going to all have 6 minutes for everything. And I think, you know, it's going to take too long. I'm going to go over the second 2 exercises so that you guys can go back to back. Then I'll go over the other 2. So let me, were there questions about this one? What's up, Betsy?
Yeah. Oh.
Wait, what?
For the sit-ups, should I just do a bridge or something, or I can't do this?
Do the sit-ups bother you?
My stomach.
Oh, so it's not just on the plank position, right?
No, it's any kind of like the sit-ups and the planks that cause the separation.
Okay, so you know what? Can you do the ones where your regression is, I actually prefer you to be like this, and then you're going to elevate and you'll go like this.
Okay.
Sense? Okay. So you'll end up doing 20, so 10 and 10. Can I go on to the second set just to demo real quick? Because then after that, you guys are literally just going to go circuit through. Okay. So for the second set, which means, so that first set, you guys just do back and forth for the entire time. You're not rest. You rest when you need it, but you're going to get through 3 rounds. The second set, you're going to have your dumbbells. It's squat, thruster, squat, press, squat, press. You're doing 10 of those, and then you're supersetting that with an ab exercise. You're going to be in a high plank. Let me see if I can do it so you can see it. You're going to pull it center, push it to the side, pull it center, push it to the side. That's 1 rep. So you're doing a total of, what I get, 5 of those. So I'll show you from this view. I'm pulling it to the center, pushing it to the side, pull it to the center, push it to the side. So when you pull it left, right, that's 1 rep, and you're doing 5 of those in total. So you're alternating between squat thrusters and that little slide side to side. Does that make sense? I'm going to start the timer if everything seems okay. Betsy, is that going to be okay for you, or you still need a, okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. So everyone, let me think.
I'll just do the same one. I'll just do the same thing you should.
Okay, got it. And then I'll come up with a suggestion for the second one as you guys are finishing the first one. Okay? All right, so you have 6 minutes to do the front lunge rows, 8 and 8, and then the skull crusher to sit up. You are alternating your sets. So finish the rows, then go to the skull crusher sit-ups, then back to the rows, and you're trying to do all of them 3 times. You ready?
For the first one, are you stepping back or are you stepping forward? I
I'm
forget.
stepping forward. It's a front lunge and then a row. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and start. Let's see. Oh, so Betsy, instead of what you're going to do is you're just going to do skull crushers. So instead of that sit-up thing, all you're going to do is, I'll demo it real quick so you can see while you guys are working. So instead of the sit-up Betsy, all you're going to do is I want you to slowly go like this. You see how only my elbows are hinging? Even with a light weight, if you go slowly, so you're going to do 10 slow skull crushers instead of adding the other stuff in.
Okay.
So Alicia, what I want is bend over more and then keep your arms very close. So don't just yank it up, make it a deliberate row, because even with a lighter weight, you can still like have it be a good row. Make sense? And Betsy, slow it down. So, and this is what I want you to think of. Keep going. So when you hinge, try to have the ends of the dumbbells tap your shoulder. So a little bit further, right, yep, and then back down, yep. So without moving from elbow to shoulder, just the elbow hinging, that, yes, that'll be a great tricep. Look how great that shirt looks on you, Boomy. So think tricep, yep, and then reach up to the ceiling and come up from a sit-up. Yeah, oh, I'll show you. Whoop. Hold on, let me spotlight me again. Okay. So it will
I can't do sit-ups, so what do I do?
oh, then you just do the tricep dips. So I mean, tricep skull crushers like Betsy. So what you're gonna do is take your bottles and then gently bring it as low as you can without, shifting your arms, and then back up. So it'll be
Okay.
slow and
I can do
controlled.
that.
and back.
Ugh.
You guys have 3 more minutes. So Anne Marie, I want you to hinge more towards the ground, like get more parallel to the ground, your body, and then just row straight up. Yes, there you go. Excellent, Jen. Drops up and then reach for the ceiling, Amy. Yep. Oh, what do I have on mute? Oh, here we go. You guys have 2 minutes. Try to keep your arms as straight as possible when you reach for the ceiling. Good, Denise. Hey, B, can I see you sideways? All right, so B, I'm gonna have you kind of like lean forward more so where you're like thinking like you're gonna meet the ground. Uh-huh, yep, and then row. Yeah. You guys have 1 minute to cycle through your sets. And after this timer goes off, you're gonna have 1 minute rest. I'm not stopping the rest, you'll just have the minute rest, and then I'll verbally remind you what. Excellent, Les. You got about 18 seconds. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish up your reps, but it's basically a minute. I'm not going to stop. So this is your rest time. Next on deck, in less than 50 seconds, you're doing 10 squat thrusters, and then you're making those I call it letter M's. You're on the abs. You're doing, push it out to the left, push it out to the right, and then that's 1 rep, and you're doing that 5 times. You're alternating between the squat thrusters and the slider M's. For people that, if that's easy, you're going to do 10 of those letter M's. So you can do 10 and 10 or 10 and 5. You guys have 25 seconds. Betsy, for this is where I'll have you do like forearm little bicycles. Wait, what? Oh. What's up, Betsy?
Spotlight, can you, okay.
I'll demo again. So you guys have 9 seconds. And hold on, let me spotlight myself again. So Betsy, what you're gonna do, you know what, let's do this, where you're just tapping.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So
Yes, thank you.
Elevated.
Hey, Tina,
Yep.
what do I do if I don't have sliders to do that move?
Oh, towels. Do you have towels? because I see you have wooden floors. So use something, either a towel or like paper plates or like styrofoam plates, something that allows you to slide on a wooden floor, or even like a small rug. I'm gonna see your setup, B. Like you could even do 2 towels on the floor.
I have paper plates.
Perfect. That's perfect. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yes, or what Boomy has. She just put socks on, so you can also do thick socks.
Show it again.
Oh, show it again? Yep. Let me do me. Okay. I'll do it from behind so you can see. So pull to the middle, push out to the side, pull it back to the middle, push out to the side, pull to the middle. I'm gonna go center, side, side, center. That make sense?
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Tina,
Yep.
to do the M's, I feel a little twinge in my back. How do I avoid that?
Okay, so I think, let me see you do it so you're just pulling from the middle and pushing back out. Forget about the side to side.
Is it because my core is just really weak?
You have to, I think you have to think of engaging the core. So just don't pull it in all the way. I'm gonna, you can still do that. So what you'll do is, the plank position is the most important. So just pull it in part way and push it back out. Because once you, where it's too far, then you kind of, then your core just releases. So just pull it in a little, push it out. So, but stay in that plank position. So you'll do 10 like that, pulling in, pushing back out. Yep. Don't pull it in too much, Boomy. So pull it in as much as where you're not going to collapse.
Okay. Okay.
Alicia, is the squat thrusters too hard? Or like on your back? Oh, so,
All right.
oh, what I wanted was a squat and press. But that's okay if you're doing the floor to ceiling. Bless you. So you're just cycling through. You guys have just a tad bit over 2 minutes to alternate between the two. Like 1:30. So you guys have 1 minute left to cycle through, ideally 3 to 4 rounds of each of those. Karen, I see your doggy. Your doggy says it's time to play.
Oh.
Great over there. There's a guy right in this building. Right in the building.
Less than 30 seconds.
One. In the building. Took all my money.
Ten seconds, and then I'm gonna pause to explain your next two sets. 3, 2, 1, okay. Finish up your reps as your rest time. So what you guys are doing next, same format with your dumbbells. You're doing a deadlift. The most important part of this is my back position. I'm not reaching there. I'm really sticking my chest out. And then I'm going lunge, lunge. It's deadlift, lunge, lunge. You're gonna do 10 of these. So it ends up being 10 deadlifts and actually 20 lunges. So you're doing deadlift, lunge, lunge, that's set 1. Set 2, you're using your dumbbell and you're doing dumbbell snatches. So you're gonna do, here's from the side. It is not an arm exercise. I'm gonna use my hips to snap it straight up. So it'll look like this. And then slowly bring it down. 2, 3, you're doing 10 per arm. So that's the first superset, deadlifts and lunges, snatches, and superset number 2, which you're gonna have a minute rest in between, will be pistol squats. So start seated, gonna come up and gently, what I don't want is this. You are gonna pull yourself down so you barely touch that, come straight up. So 10 per leg. If that's easy, you're raising that leg. So it'll be like this. And keeping that leg up for all 10 reps. So 10 and 10. And then you're doing 30 mountain climbers. That'll look like this. 1. I don't want this because then you're not working your core as much. 1, back. 2, back. Here from the side is what it looks like. So it's 1, bring it back. 2, bring it back. You're counting to 30. And Betsy, instead of those, you're doing push-ups from a bench. Okay, I'm gonna start the timer now. You ready? You're starting with deadlift to reverse lunges. So deadlift, lunge, lunge, deadlift, lunge, lunge. 10 of those, and then alternating dumbbell snatches. That's the first round. 3, 2, 1, and start. Oh, Karen, do both side lunges and then go to the deadlift. Yes, that's great, Betsy. So Betsy, when you reach down, I want you to think, as I reach down, I'm sticking my chest out. So think, reach down. Well, I'll wait till you get to the deadlift. Better, yep. Yeah, that's perfect. Right, that's the position I want you to go to every time you go down. But yep, and then back into the lunge, lunge. All right, Alicia, you got it. So Julie, I can't see your back. So at some, for this next deadlift, maybe shift back to the clear chair. So I just want to make sure I can see your back for the deadlift. Yeah, right around that, just so like, I can just check for her. Yes, yeah, you got it. All right, you're good. Boomy, I want side view.
What's after the deadlift?
After that is dumbbell snatches. So snatch 10 on the right and then 10 on the left. Do you need a demo?
Yeah, can you show again?
Yep, I'll do it now. Okay, I'll do it with a heavier dumbbell. Okay, so from down here, I'm gonna use my hips to help me bring it up. Then gently bring it down so that each time it's snapping it up. So it's not so much an arm exercise, it's like a hip thrust, and it's a little bit cardio. Does that make sense? It's a fast movement, the snatch.
I'm like out of breath already.
The snatch is actually, even with the lighter weight, it's that hip snap. You guys have 3. That's good, but I mean, I know it's harder with that water bottle. Just think like you kind of want to snap your hips to help it. You want to think, what's the easiest way to bring that up using everything my body can? It's almost like you're using momentum to bring it up. Amy, let me just check out the snatch. Or next time, make it so that I can see your upper body for that one. Guys have 2.5 minutes. All right, Grace, your deadlift, you need to, don't let the weight pull you down. It's like from your shoulders to your butt, nothing is relaxed. You have to think, I'm pulling my shoulder blades together as I reach down. Yes, you got to keep that back. Good. You guys have less than 2 minutes. Good, Denise. B, can I see you sideways for that one, just in case? Just give me a couple deadlifts so I can see. Oh, yep. You don't actually have to go that far. Just think 1 inch higher from where you're going down. Right there. Yeah. Just think you want your back parallel, your shoulders should not be below your hips. Yep. You got it, Jen. Yes, Anne Marie. You guys have less than a minute. All right, Michelle G, you got it. So you got about 30 seconds to keep cycling through those 2 exercises. You okay, Grace? So Grace, when you reach down, you still got it. You guys, you have to always maintain that deadlift back. You guys have a minute of rest, and you're going straight into the pistol squats from your chair, and then the mountain climbers. So you're doing 10 pistol squats per leg and 30 mountain climbers that are slow. And Betsy, you're doing push-ups. You'll do 10 push-ups. So you're alternating between push-ups and pistol. And you guys have 30 seconds before that circuit starts. Betsy, you got that, right? So Betsy, you're doing the single leg squats and push-ups. So you're doing 10 single legs, 10 pistols per leg, and then 10 push-ups. So that's your alternating. And everyone else is doing 30 mountain climbers with their sliders. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. Here you go, pistol squats. Remember, the key for the pistol is to sit down gently. It's not about the getting up, it's actually the sitting down and then coming right back up. Julie, if it's hard, you have that, yeah. So it's easier to have one foot kickstanded. I'm gonna demo, you guys are doing it, but I'll demo anyways. This is just hard in itself, just trying to come up. You can have a lower bench and then trying to sit down and come back up. Because this is about that one leg helping you sit down and come back up. This is the harder way because it's a regression, a progression from that where you're literally only using one leg. And to make it harder, you could have a lower seat.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. Let's check out, let me see how B's doing. Yes, B, that's exactly it. For you, since you're tall, is great.
Trying to grab something in front of me because like
Yeah, it's totally fine. Yeah, and you can use whatever you want. Just think, as long as the one leg is working, there's always it's okay to have regressions because it's really about making sure that one leg is doing most of the work. Good, Denise. So Grace, when you do these mountain climbers, not fast. So every time you pull one knee in and control it on the way back, that in itself is the exercise, the speed of it. That's great, Anne Marie. That speed is what I'm looking for. Up, up, up. What happened? Exit full screen. Okay. Let's see.
damn Tina, you trying to kill me today?
This is fair. There's a lot of leg in this one. Don't worry, the finisher has more arms. So Jen, I want you to actually sit down into that chair. So like sit, yeah, and then come back up. Just don't spend a lot of time there. Yep, and then just gently pull it. You might even be better with, well, another time we do this, I'll tell you guys to bring a low chair. But just like literally pull yourself down and then come back up. Yep.
How many mountain climbers again?
30. 15 per leg. That's good, Amy. Remember, pretend Luna's behind you. You don't want to crush her. You just want to gently pull that. Take a little rest, Michelle. What are you going back to? Sliders? Oh, hold on. Let me unmute you. What's that?
Going back to the single leg.
Okay, perfect. So Boomy, I'd rather you sit down. Don't think about not spending time. So think about, okay, so that right leg, stick your right leg in front of you so that it looks like, yep. Put all the weight into the left leg. So the right heel, and then your right leg is only your right heel. So all your weight is in that left leg. And I actually, don't worry about touching down. I actually want you to fully sit down. Just slowly sit down gently and then come back up. So basically all the weight is being placed, whether you're sitting down or standing up, all the weight is being placed in that left leg.
How many rounds are we aiming for?
You're aiming for 3 to 4 rounds and you guys have 1:20 left.
Oh my God.
Slow it down, Julie. So for this, Julie, I want it super slow. So I want you to think, pull the knee in, put it back, then the other knee comes back out. So it really requires, yes, a lot of core control. So, oh, Lisa, you're holding on to something, right? Okay. You guys have about 48 seconds left. And guess what? After this, it's the finisher. That's great, Betsy. So Betsy, think of like moving slower into the seat because you got that. And just think, because it's about a core control, drawing yourself into the seat. And it's okay if you're actually sitting down because drawing yourself in is the key. You guys have 20 some seconds. Okay, so Miss Karen, the which leg are you trying to work, the right or the left? The right. So okay, so then the left foot is in front of you. So think left leg stretched out so that you only have the heel out. And bring the right foot in a little. Yep, and then just rely only on the pressure. Yes. Yep, you got it. You guys finish up your reps. I'm going to explain the that's it, Karen. That's it. All right. I'm going to explain the finisher to you. Well, you guys are all going to do the same exercise, but the rep scheme will be dependent. You can have your choice because some people, there's different levels in this class. So you guys are doing the 4 exercises. My shoulders are smoked from exercises this week, so I'm going to use my lighter weights. You're doing push presses, strict presses, or you can dip and press, all right? I'll tell you the rep scheme in a moment. So it's that. And right after that, you're going into, oh, I see my camera's not the greatest. Let me go down. You can either do jump squats or just squat. All right. So it's presses, squats, and then you're using your chair again. So it's alternating upper lower body. You're going to do dips. And then the 4th thing is, if you have a kettlebell, which I know only one person does, swings with the kettlebell. If you have a dumbbell, you're doing swings with the dumbbell, like this. Okay? And this is the rep scheme. You guys are doing the ladder. So it'll be, if you're on the advanced side, 12, 10, 8, 10, 12. So 12 of everything, then 10 of everything, then 8 of everything, then 10 of everything, and back to 12 of everything. If you want to pick the slightly less advanced, you're going 8, 6, 4, 6, 8. Does that make sense? And I'm trying to think what's the easiest way. I can leave this on the screen. Does that make sense? So it's presses, squats, dips, and swings. Presses, squats, dips, and swings. Does that make sense? Okay. What I'll do is I'll put it on the screen so you can do, and you're doing it on your own time. So you're either doing 12, 10, 8, 10, 12, or you're doing 8, 6, 4, 6, 8.
We're doing, so that means 8 presses, 8 squats, 8 dips,
Yep.
6. Oh my God.
That's right. So, and it's not for time. You guys do it on your own time. So I'm going to put it on the screen right now. And I'll just type it in. So 12, 10, 8, 10, 12, or you're doing 8, 6, 4, 6, 8. And what you're doing is overhead press, squat, jumps or squats, dips, and swings. All right. Oh, let me make this big. Oh. Make that larger. You guys you're starting now. I'm going to just try to make this big so you can keep it on your screen. Up. Why won't this get bigger? Oh, there we go. Okay. I'll keep it there. And this way you guys can get through it. Oh, let's see if I can type it bigger. Okay, once you get through it, so here and then the rep scheme. Let's see. Oh my God, this thing's so awkward. Okay. 4, 8, 6, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so everyone's got that. Let me see if, do you guys need that still on the screen?
Yes.
Okay, let me put it back up there. So you guys are just doing your thing on your own time. And I think I can see you on the side. I think it might run over just a little bit in our class. So when you guys are done, then we'll do a stretch together. Let's see. I can see you guys from the side. So B, when you come with your swing at the top, when it goes forward, full stand. So when it goes back, that was good to bend back. And then when you swing it forward, just think full stand. Yeah, there you go. If the jump squats bother you, just do regular old squats. Awesome. So Jen, more hips. Think like let's snap those. Like let the momentum of your hip snap drive the dumbbells forward.
Sweet. Hey, Tina, I forgot what the swing looks like.
Which one?
The swing?
Oh, let me. Yep, I'll show you real quick. Hold on.
Sorry, I forgot.
It's
This is
totally. I'm gonna do the swing again. Okay. Okay. So it goes behind me, and I go straight to stand.
Okay.
Really at the top, I'm squeezing my ass. So when you guys come forward, I want you to like really think of squeezing your inner thighs and your glutes, like a big squeeze.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think I could only hold 3 exercises in my head at a time.
Oh, I'm gonna put the screen back up. There you go. So you got,
Swings are bothering my back. Is there an alternative?
hold on, let me look at you. Yes, because it's the same, okay. So Grace, you can stop the swings, but where it's going wrong. Grace, you're gonna do pop and chops instead, which I'll show you. Do no weight, and you're basically gonna do this. So the most important part, arms go back, and then when you come forward, this, you have to feel like you're squeezing your ass so tight that if someone put a crisp $100 bill there, you don't want it to drop. So think, but that's the same with the dumbbells. It's. Let me ask Jen. Jen, what number? Hold on, let me unmute you. Jen, what number are you on? Oh, I'm sorry.
This is 10. But
Okay, gotcha. You're on the 10. The second 10.
yeah.
Okay, got it. Yes, Michelle, that was good. Do you guys still need the sheet?
No.
Okay. See. Amy's done?
8646.
Yeah. Amy, you're done? Okay. Hold on, let me unmute. Oops, there. All right. I think everyone's catching up with you. So Amy, you're just resting until we hit our stretch.
6. Okay.
All right. Okay. Oh, Gumi, that's good, except for your feet should be together. That was like a good, those are good swings. And then bend for, yep, but now you got to bend a little. So when you do your swings, when it goes behind you, you bend, and then when it goes in front, you stand. Stand, swing back. Stand, yes, there you go. Okay. Let me see what number Denise is on. Denise, what number are you on? Oh, looks like most people are almost done. Okay. Let's see. So if you're done, to let me know you're ready to get, if you guys are all ready, I want you to lie on your back because that's where we're going to start the stretches off. So you can think of this as Shavasana time if you're ready to go for the stretch. And then I'll see where everyone else is at. Let's see. Okay. Let me see. Hey, Boomy, what number, are you almost done?
Yeah, my last circuit. I just have to
Okay, cool. We're not rushing. I think what I'll have everyone else do, so everyone else that's already done, you're gonna get into a happy baby pose. Well, you're gonna do happy baby until everybody else is ready to go. Thank you, Jen. Amy, get into the happy baby pose. That's when your feet are in the air, you're lying on your back, arms are on the inside of your thighs, and your hands are on the outside of your feet. You guys are gonna do happy baby. And you have to be happy, like a baby.
All right, I'm done now.
Okay,
Happy baby.
okay,
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay.
all right. So just hold the happy baby because we're just gonna wait for everyone else. Michelle, you're getting into happy baby. What I'll do is I'll start everyone else on a thing, and then everyone else can join in. So I'm gonna have you guys lay out flat and you're gonna pull your right knee into your chest. And then Karen, when you're done, just come and join in. And then straighten out that leg so that you are pulling your right thigh into your chest, but keep your knees locked out. I don't want your knees bent. You're just pulling the leg as far as you can go so that your hamstrings are stretching. And then you're gonna bend that right knee and you're gonna bring it over to the left side, but you're gonna look over your right shoulder. And then you will gently unwind and we're gonna switch over to the left side. So left knee into the chest. Yay, B, come join us. Left knee into the chest. And then straighten out that left leg. So you're gonna pull so that your hamstrings are getting a stretch. Keep your knees as locked as possible. And then you're gonna bend that knee and you're gonna bring it over to the left side, looking over your right shoulder. Oh, actually, whatever side you're on. You're looking over the opposite side of wherever the knee is. I see the dog goes, hi, Ace. I see Ace. You're gonna gently unwind and you're gonna roll over onto your stomach And you're either going to do Sphinx or you're going to do a cobra. I think that's what it's called. So basically, I prefer being on your forearms, you're on your stomach, and you're going to lift and pull your chest through your arms. But the most important part is not to sink into your shoulders. Just think lift chest forward and upwards. Good. And then I'm going to have you get onto all fours, and you're going to do what Amy's doing. We're going to do cat-cow. But when you do the cat, I don't want you just to round your back. I want you to think of pushing the floor away with your hands and knees and letting that back reach to the ceiling. And then you'll go into the cat. So you're going to do 3 cycles like that, like really pushing the floor away, and then you're going to pull your stomach towards the floor. And then after 3 of these, I want you guys to get into a crab position. So you're going to go fingers away from you. And I want you to get here, and you're going to hold it. You're going to hold for a count of 5. So 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Really press your hips towards the ceiling. Keep lifting your hips, tighten up the glutes to push towards the ceiling. And then you'll gently release. I'm going to have you walk your hands out to a squat position. So after you get out, you're going to be in this position. And then I'm going to have you lift your hips up, bring your feet closer together, and you're keeping this locked. You're going to hang. You're going to hang so you really stretch out those hamstrings. And each breath, try to hang a little lower.
Tina, I have to go, but thank you.
Okay, bye, Michelle.
Bye.
Oh, wait, Michelle, I want to take a picture. Oh, actually, you go. I'll just take a picture after.
Okay.
All right. And then you guys are going to roll yourself up gently.